good to talk because for me it's important. I believe I give it up in many projects in my life. Uh, one I regret sometimes, but the others I guess was good for me getting new projects. Okay, that's it, guys. The first question is: have you given up projects for any reason? Could you share? Could you share your experience? Nathanael, can you start?
Yeah. Uh, in fact, I I haven't give up on projects permanently, but I have he scheduled the projects for a later time. You know, for example, I have a dream of living in and working in the United States. You know, but there there is a very high investment cost. Very high investment cost. He scheduled this project for later. Uh, for later for some years. Okay.
A little time to improve your skills or something happened to you, uh, return for your project. Yeah. I have a lot of projects that is I put on standby too, but exist the others that I believe it's not possible to go
Yeah.
to go again. Maybe it's necessary changing a lot of things for this happen. I would like to know your opinion about this question of Vinicius, please.
Okay, I already give up many projects in my life. Mainly the professional projects. Um, there's projects I started and I give up it because financial conditions make it un, unfinishable or the conditions changed and the objective is doesn't make more sense. Um, there is I the last big project I gave up. I worked for 4 years in a product, and I give up because the commercial area does not don't work it enough to make the project viable. And unfortunately, this project, I I uh, maintain my heart uh, like the better project I build because I really build the entire product since the conception through the uh, launching the market. But unfortunately, the commercial area doesn't work enough to success the project. And finally, I give up and okay, uh, I need a job to put food in the table.
Yeah, sometimes we don't have time to to grow our projects uh, because don't have and need put food on your homes and need time, need mind to work with this. I know about you. I know your feeling. I give up some projects. But I would like to know about Yasmin. Have you given up projects sometimes?
Um, the last project I given up that I can remember was some months ago because some months ago I was studying and working a lot, so I just sleep 4 or 5 hours per day and study a lot, study like all the time that I was wake up and I was doing a lot of courses at the same time. So I just given up some projects because I feel that was just keeping me worse about my healthy mental health and physical health too. So I just put in a paper the projects that I was working with and the courses and that kind of thing, and just put the good things and the bad things that projects or courses will give me. So I just review my priorities. So it is important to study, but I was doing a lot of courses at the same time, and um, I was just keeping me more and more tired. And in a specific day, I just cannot study more. I just have um oh my God, I forgot the word when you just get so tired that you just can't study anymore. So that was me in that epoch. So I just have to give up with some projects. And well, since of that situation became more critical with the projects I take to follow it. So first, I think if that course or that project will really help me and will be really necessary, and if I will can balance with the other responsibilities that I have. So I think this situation just give me a good lesson.
Yeah, I know I can feel about the things that you talk because I have some a little burnout because I studied in the same time worked a lot. In I was a worker from construction buildings, and I was a student of engineering, civil engineering. Uh, I became a little crazy, not crazy, but I don't have time to have a good night, sleep at night, and I have this moment that I think if is for me was good finish my course and work with to uh, in this area. I have a lot of contacts in this area. Maybe it's possible to me return, but I take decision to change for IT. Uh, if for me it's happened better, I have my health. My health is better, uh, but was a important decision that take. I have taken to change area and give up, giving up of construction buildings. Uh, for these times, I believe maybe in the future I can finish the course for me, more for me, not for working for the others. But I have this perception that work in this area is was dangerous for my health. Yeah. Now I know have pression in the IT is an area that you need to study for a long time for all life, but it's different. I'm happy with this decision. Yeah, but have a lot of things that I given up in my life. For example, I was um, I, I practiced the judo in my teenagers, and I don't get I didn't get the graduation for black belt. I get graduation for uh, three three last belts. Yeah, but it's a thing that I don't have in my mind. Getting more graduation in judo is I guess is a thing that is in my past. It's not more from my future. And have the other things that happen. Okay, guys, let's go to second question. In your opinion, what are the most common reasons why people give up projects? Uh, can you answer this, Vinicius?
Um, I think the main reason is financial, uh, mainly in Brazil, because
I totally agree. Yeah,
yes,
it's the main.
there is we need money to maintain to sustain us um, while the project is built. I think in project uh, professionally enterprise um, like that, things like that. Uh, Financial is the mainly problem, but reasons to give up: family, health, um, stress, burnout. Yes. Health. Now, burnout stress is directly, straight related to health. Um, but I think the reason that led lead to lead you to give up uh, is related to health and family or relationships that affected by the delayed of realization of the project.
Yeah, that's is sadness, sad, but it's totally true. Uh, and for you, Yasmin, what do you think?
Um, I think the main reason is lack of quick return. So, in a lot of projects, people enter into because need to earn quick money or quick return, like get a job or get other thing like this. So I think the most thing uh, that people given projects is this kind of thing because the people get into projects and then just want a quick return, like earn a lot of money in a week, for example, or a month. Uh, a short space of time, and when the people just can't earn this, that's became a bad thing, and people just give up with projects.
Thank you, Yasmin. And Nathanael.
Uh, so I think there are some reasons. For example, as I said, the previous question, For example, high investment cost to execute the projects. It's the reason. Another reason is about the fear of failure. Fear of failure. In, for example, into execute the complex projects. I think it is about insecurity with the future. You know, uh, accommodation. Accommodation with current situation is true. There is a tendency about this accommodation. Uh, you know, past mistakes. The people made the mistakes in the past, and the seeking results too quickly. Seeking results too quickly. That is it. That is it. The reasons.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Yasmin and Vinicius. I think for me, I have time that, for example, I have time that I would like to be a photographer. It's a passion that I have since my teenager, and I became a photographer for my the weekends. But I had in my mind to be a photographer for about nature or about artistic things like objectives. I don't know in English. I hear you talk. The name is natureza morta. Is a technique for, and I like black and white these things. But I don't make plans. Um, I don't make plans to work. Uh, it's a thing that I have this. I wanted to be, but I don't make plans correctly. I don't think about it. And when I have a perception, I became a photographer of weddings and baptism, and or weddings. It is not a thing that I have in my mind, and because that's I I give up this the practicing this thing. Uh, but I guess I was immature about this. I don't make didn't make plans to become a professional to get money with photography. But in my mind, I like for take photos of nature and take a trip, but I don't. I did put on the paper the cost of this because that I give it up and I get my equipment in I sell I sell it, the things in that is I became a little frustrated about this. Yeah. Nowadays I have my more maturity to see that is a plan that I need to maybe with more, I don't know, with more pace, have more patience with this. Like you said about have it's not a thing to you get it's not fast. It's not the fast way. You need to have time to make things in show your I don't know portfolio. Uh, and that's it, guys. Is a thing that I gave up or not make plans the correct way. Yeah, but that's the life. Yeah, the life change. Change a lot. Everybody get the other way to follow. Okay. Uh, it's a problem. Being a dreamer, a dreamer. I have a lot of dreams, but sometimes you need to put your life in a compass. Yeah. Let's go the next question. Number 4, I guess. No, number 3. Yeah. Could you illustrate any time that giving up a project was advantageous? I will answer this because for me, I talk a little about when I change my area from construction to IT. Okay, for me it was advantageous. Changing is great areas is like need to work with numbers, need to work with uh, pressure too, but for me it's better the IT. And that's it for me. And for you, Vinicius.
I think the you have advantage in give up when the new conditions are better the actual conditions. Not straight related to project, but I remember one time when I worked a company and I decided to get out there. And 3 or 4 months after I exit the company, they announced bankrupt.
Yeah,
And
you have a good decision.
yes, this time it was a good change um, in exact time.
That's it.
One example.
Have more more things to talk.
No, I think this is the uh, the mainly advantage to give up and change is escape to problems.
Yeah, it's a problem. I know I know people that have been being in a company and broke up and don't receive the rights. They
Yes,
need to fight
yes.
and just yeah, it's a
I
you
have
have.
this experience
Yeah.
years after after that.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately.
Good decision. Yeah. And for you, not Nathaniel.
Uh, yes, of course. Uh, in 2019, I was unhappy with the company I work. I work for because there were no expectations for growth. You know, no expectations for growth, and and I had made uh, an initial decision to work in another segment outside of technology information. You know, uh, I had made the decision for to work, but I got advices from my friends and my family about waiting for a time. uh, be patient. Wait for a time, and and that was the best decision because a few months later I received a job offer in the company where I provide services. Eh, it was a great advantage because if I had left the company before, I would not have received this new opportunity, you know, and that was very a good decision because this, you know.
I know. Good
Good.
decision for you. Uh, that's it, guys. Sometimes we take decision that our life become better. Yeah. And for you, Yasmin.
Um, I think the project that I gave up and was so advantageous for me was in was the project that I said before. So in last year, I was taking so many things at the same time, and I just passed several months doing a lot of things and sleeping so bad and don't care caring for my health. So when I just put in my mind, okay, that's the time I just I'm having a burnout and I have to think the things that is really necessary for me. It's the guilt consequences will pass always above the the tiring feeling. So I just give up with some projects and some courses that I was was doing in that time. And that was a good thing for me. I just can um, get out from my burnout. I can starting to caring for myself better. So I remember I can became more productive too because in that time I was doing so many things and I was just um, letting my productivity away from me because I was too tired to do things in a better way. So uh, was a big advantages to me, and I think that situation just teach me to be more critical in the things I take to 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 do. So when I will start a course or start with a subject to study, I always think if I will can balance with my routine with that and the consequences I will have with this, and if these consequences will be good things. So there was a situation that was so advantageous for me.
Thank you for contribution, Yasmin. I know about this. It's necessary as sometimes take time for care about uh, yourself. Yeah. Nowadays is possible. The people discuss more about have time to sleep more and take a vacation, but have people that put uh, a lot of energy to have money and don't take care of healthy in the future the body is I don't know you um vai cobrar. That's it. Uh, okay. The next question is number 4. Okay. Is planning better? Is planning better than improvising for you? Do you agree with this this sentence? Yes, we.
For me, planning is always better than improvising because I'm a anxious person. So when I'm not playing something or playing my week, playing my tasks, and take it in a way that I need to. For example, I need to give more importance to urgent things and important things. When I not do that, I just can work with my brain because my brain just, okay, you're not playing your things. If you will improvise and you will just cannot do this because you became so anxious for that. So I think for me, totally planning is better than improvising. But sometimes you cannot improvise in all of the things because, for example, sometimes you just are invited for a meet 5 minutes before it, so you cannot prepare yourself. No, so sometimes some situations you cannot prepare yourself ourselves. So uh, I think that, but when you can planning is always a good thing. No.
Thank you, Yasmin. And you, Vinicius?
I agree. Have a plan always is always better to only improvising. Improvising is a good skill, uh, but is a good skill above a good plan. When you have a good plan, you can improvise when uh, the plan encounter face a problem, face or have a need to change because of the situations. But living of improvisation is a recipe to big problems.
Yeah, guys, I have some problem because I like a little uh, adventure, and improvising is a thing that's happened to me. I'm a little anxious too. Uh, I I learned to make plans late, I believe, but because it's a thing that I was not teached to do. Uh, Now I'm more organized. I made a schedule. I have plans of study, but I was more indisciplined with made plans, and I lost money with this. I lost time. Uh, for me, this sentence is true. Yeah. Sometimes, like you said, Vinicius, sometimes when you have plans, you need to improvise because things will happen in the way then you have the, the weight of your plans. But don't have any plans is not good to do. Yeah, I take a trip without plans. I made I take a decision without plans. It's not a good thing. Sometimes sometimes happen good everything we being good, yeah, everything happen good, but it's not is a risk that you pay, or you pay your money, or you pay with your healthy or something. uh, and for you, Nathanael, what do you think about this sentence?
So I think the planning is very because planning offers more chances of the success of the success. You know, because planning gives you more chances of getting it right uh, in for example in the planning uh, the cost is the general law is the general law for example in the holiday trip, holiday trip. When planning before, there are more chances in spend less, spend less with the tickets with fly, for example, spend less with park passports, spend less with hotel, with uh, car car rentals, uh, and the other more important things. I think the planning is better because this.
Okay, thank you, Nathaniel, for your contribution. Uh, let's see the number 6. Okay, I guess number 5, we talk a little, but number 6, I guess I think is a good question. Uh, what do you, no, do you allow yourself to make mistakes? Do you allow yourself to make mistakes, or do you demand too much from yourself? Nathaniel, can you answer that?
Mistakes in general. In general, I am the personal and I demand a lot from myself. I demand a lot from myself. But in uh, in order not to have to frustration, uh, I, I I prefer to plan. For example, before uh, taking a definitive action. Before taking a definitive action, I, I test activities to check for possible erros. You know, that the activities that don't note case case impact in my planning. Uh, you know, uh, I prefer uh, the planning before, but
That's it.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No. That is it. That is general. I am a personal and I'm a person. I demand a lot from myself
Yeah,
in
me too.
general.
Me too. I demand a lot. I demand a lot of myself too, but I I know it's not good every time. Yeah, it's a thing that like being perfectionist is not good thing. Yeah, sometimes people said about this, but I know it's necessary. Sometimes you do things without being everything perfect. Yeah, you need to put the things to work. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was watching an interview about writer. Yeah, if the writer don't publish the
Hmm.
book, don't finish the book is will never be published because every time have things to change. Yeah, sometimes you need take you take you don't uh, permit yourself to
Hmm. Hmm.
to commit your mistakes and the next version you can correct you. Uh, okay, Vinicius, can you answer this? Did the number 6?
Uh, yeah, I demand too much from myself. And I uh, I realize that many enterprises try to convince the employees that they are an environment where they can make mistakes to learn and try. Unfortunately, I saw the same mistakes are used to negative feedbacks after that. And I think because this type of behavior, I don't let me to error to make errors or mistakes, um, because I need the things, of course, right. I don't have money to spending errors. Okay, I
Yeah,
need
I understand you.
to do right in the first time.
Yeah, sometimes you, yeah, made everything right is is the goal. Yeah, but sometimes you need to, uh, for example, work with software. Sometimes you need to be better with your software, but you need to uh, put the first version to work, or you see the errors, the things. And we have you want you we want uh, to see everything okay, everything without error, but it's necessary sometimes. You measure the risk of make things uh, with a little mistake. Uh, this question is, I guess, is philosophical too. Yeah, maybe is for you think about your life or the other things, but have uh, this can work for for jobs too, for work too. For you, Yasmin, what do you think about number 6?
Um, I always demand too much of myself, and I see this really, really make me feel bad sometimes because I so many times are I'm forcing myself to do things in a best way. Always try to do 100% to give me 100%. So always demand too much from myself. But I think when I make the mistakes, can be a way to learn something new. So sometimes you learn with your mistakes, you know. So sometimes mistakes can be necessary. Of course, not mistakes like just lost 100 of money, for example, but little mistakes like little errors or little things can be a way to learn to um, see the things you are not giving so many attention, and will you be better in the next time. So made little mistakes sometimes can help a lot, but I always try to demand too much for me. So I think is it.
Thank you, Yasmin. Everybody here in the main room now. I finished in the YouTube. Uh, a little, uh, a little message for if have someone watching on YouTube, come here to talk and to practice in English. Everybody here have respectful with you, practicing in the learn.